Welcome to Long Lost Brothers, a podcast devoted to talking shit
and self-improvement.
That's right. My name is Brett Scott.
And I'm Jesse Cope.
And we are your Long Lost Brothers.
That's right. The LLBPODCAST in the place to be. What's up? What's up?
Living in color tonight, baby.
Yeah. We ain't done a video in God knows. I think Halloween.
Look, man, I posted our last our last episode on YouTube, which I normally do, but there was a span there where I was putting them on and putting photos to go along with the stuff we were talking about.
Right.
And stuff.
Yeah.
It just got so tedious, man. It would take me so long to put just our podcast up. I'd have to come up. I'd have to fit in we talked about this for this many minutes, this for this many minutes. So then last week I just put just the audio up. I was like, whatever, I'll just put just the audio up. And I don't know, maybe it was the thumbnail, but it got some pretty good views. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but we used to get a lot better views when we did video.
Yeah.
So I got this.
It's because I'm so handsome.
Naturally. So I got this contraption to where I can do it while driving, and I'll keep my eyes on the road and be a safe driver. Don't expect me to look at you. Audience at home, you won't get to see my beautiful brown eyes. But
look at me.
But you do get to see me in my element, in my natural state, which is driving this fucking truck. Anyway, here we are doing video.
Yeah, baby. What's up, guys?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to do it again.
I know you told me you were doing video, you told me to get pretty. I said, yes, daddy. Let me go find my cool new hat.
Said I was bone pretty. Is that your country concert hat you got on?
No, I have all the Carhartt hats. I've been wearing Carhartts forever, ever. But then they put them on Temu for $3. I was like, let me order 900 Carhartt hats.
That Temu's cool, man. But it's kind of like old school, where you order shit, you forget you ever ordered it, and it just pops up 6 months later.
I like that though. I'm like, present to myself.
It is like a surprise.
Well,
I ordered some.
I got some cool Halloween shirts already, man.
What's cool about Temu is too, you can get a whole bunch of shit, and they just pack it all together in that one package.
Yeah, and it's a $10 minimum free shipping.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Ready to go. You got Prime for nothing, baby.
Temu's fun, man. And so far, the stuff we've gotten has been pretty quality. I'm sure they've got some janky shit, but
yeah, 1 in 10, if you order pants off of Shein or Temu, it'll be kind of shit. Well, no, let me take that back. I've got a couple. It's hit or miss. Sometimes some of the shirts, some of the shorts, if they're a knit fabric, they'll be kind of they don't expand with your waist as they should. I don't know. But it's not like you paid $800 for them and shit. It's
exactly.
I got matching shorts and a shirt for $12.
Hell yeah. And a $3 hat.
It's $3 hat's hitting. My son clowns me because he's like the font's off though. That's what you don't understand, Dad.
Listen, that's where I got all my my little inserts for my Crocs. My little Marvel superheroes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you should check that out. You can order I don't know, 50 of them for however much, $6 or whatever. Whereas if you go by the Crocs brand, they're $5 a piece.
Yeah.
For those little character things. So
you're the Croc king now.
I know, dude.
I haven't worn my Crocs in a minute. Now they're just my lawnmower. I moved on to Hey Dudes.
What?
From Crocs, I went from Crocs to Hey Dudes.
Okay. Right on.
But I got the Temu Hey Dudes, and I got hella pairs.
Hell yeah. So, speaking of video, our TV's been fucking up for the past week or so. We got the screen got real dark on one side or whatever. I'm damn it. And it's a common problem that happens. TVs get older or there's a malfunction. And we did all the things it said to do to try to fix it, reset the TV, do the hard reset, all the things, and it was still like that. So my wife's
what are we going to do about this? As long as it's on your wife's side, it doesn't really matter, though, right?
There's no, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, that's the problem, though. I was whatever with And I'm like, I'm kind of getting used to it. She's like, no, fuck this. It's too dark. I was like, she's like, what are we going to do about this? I'm like, what do you think we're going to do about it? We're going to get a new fucking TV. It's time. It's time for a TV.
Yeah.
This is, you know, I've already repaired this TV once. We've had it for like 6-7 years. Like, it's fucking time, baby.
Yeah.
It's outdated. Here's my thing, though. We had a 55-inch TV.
Good size
Naturally, I say, whenever you get a new TV, you got to get a bigger TV.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, you get the same size. You do not down. You don't downsize unless you're moving into a fucking small apartment or something. Like, you don't downsize.
Only if your wife kicks you out.
Correct. And no, fuck that. Even then you get a bigger TV and you put it in your tiny efficiency.
It's just a whole wall.
Yeah, you hood rich.
Your studio apartment is just one TV and a bench press and a blow-up mattress.
Hood rich bachelor edition. Yeah. That's it. Yes. So so she goes, I said, well, you know, TVs are even cheaper than they were when we got this. I said, we got this one. I remember for a deal, I mean, it was like $400 or $500 when we got it 6-7 years ago. It was when 4K was first new and shit. So that was like, I was like, now it's probably like 300, you know, tops.
Yeah.
So we can get a bigger one for probably under what we bought this one for. And that's just technology, right? Like with time, it's cheaper and cheaper. So she starts looking at TV. She was like, all right, $19. Like, oh, hell yeah. $219? I said, that's less than half of what we paid when we got this. So that's fucking great. We can afford that. And I was like, cool. I said, what size is it? And she goes, it's a 50-inch. I said, oh, no. That's not gonna work. We can't we can't downsize.
Yeah,
because if you downsize a big TV to an even smaller one, I said now everybody's getting 65 to 70. That's what people are getting when they get a new TV.
Right.
I was like, I'll be happy if we get a 55 or 60-inch TV. And she's like, well, this one's only $219. I was like, yeah, but you can't go backwards. I said, she's like, you're not going to notice a difference. I said, you will notice the difference. 100%. A 50, like going from a 55 to a 50, and you put it in that same space you had the other one in, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Why we got watching TV on a computer monitor? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you're like, what are we even doing right now? Is this real life?
What, you fucking about to Google something?
Get
the TV back in here.
What are we watching this on the Alexa?
Turning a fucking iPad sideways and shit. Anyway. So I finally convinced her. You know, basically she was just like, whatever, we'll get the fucking 55. I was like, at least a lateral move, right? We got to at least a lateral move. I said, get a 55, because that's what we got now. Just get a 55. It can't be that much more expensive. And I was right. It wasn't. It was $20 more. I was like, fuck yeah, get the 55.
$20 for 5 inches of TV? Come on, man.
Right. And in my head, I'm thinking we should get to 65 then. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I'm like, fine. So we literally bought the exact same TV that we already had. But like, I guess it's a newer edition. But it's like the same thing. 4K, UHD, blah, blah, blah. All the shit. So ran out, picked that up, brought it home, hooked it up. Super easy hookup.
Generally is now. It's like plug in the HDMI.
Yeah.
Hook it up to the Wi-Fi.
That's it. That's it. And then like, I mean, you got to like program your channels. But if you already have an account, which is the whole reason I was like, let's get the same brand, because we already have an account and it'll save all our channels. It'll load all our channels on the new TV and shit. So that's what we did. And I'm happy with it. But I just wanted to talk about the fact of like, you don't downsize a TV unless you have to.
Bro, that's like going from a grill stuffed burrito to a 7-layer.
Yeah, why? Why would you do that?
For what?
Test shit. Anyway.
Man.
So the TV thing is, now it's like so bright because we're not used to it. My daughter's like, why is the TV so bright?
bro.
I'm like, I think that's how it's supposed to be, baby. Maybe it was been dark for like 2 years and we didn't know it.
So before we moved here, it was like I had the same TV. It was like the first TV I bought like on my own as an adult that was not like from a drug dealer or some random like hood rat shit that I just ordered it off Amazon. It showed up, I hooked it up. I still have that fucking TV in my living room, bro. Because the TV's like in the living room was like the least watched, you know. And then our friend gave us like this big 800-pound flat screen bastard for our room when we moved here. So I had this big ass TV in my living room. It's not, or my garage. It's not nice, but if you want it, I'll give it to you. And I was like, it's free. It's me. Bring it on over. You know, and we had that thing forever, but it was like dark as hell. I remember we watched like the Snyderverse on it. And I can't even see the fucking movie, man.
Yeah. It's like, dude, do you remember?
No, it was Batman versus Superman. I was like, I don't even understand what the fuck's going on, man.
That's pretty dark. But I say one of the darkest movies I ever fucking watched was Batman Begins back in 2008. And
that movie's fucking good, man.
It's so good. I'm going this week to see it. Batman Day is Saturday.
It's funny. On my show notes, I wrote that down because I remember you were posting about that.
Yeah.
And can we just agree that that might be the best trilogy of fucking superhero movies?
As of right now, yeah. I think so.
I mean, is that, and then Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's up in that, just as a holistic piece of universe, right?
Yeah. Like beginning to end universe. Yeah, I think so. There was some stuff with the third one that I didn't love, but
both of them though, right?
What?
On both of them?
Both of what? No, I'm talking about. Oh no, yeah, both of them. Definitely in Spider-Man 3.
I wish that they did not make fucking Eric from that 70s show as Spider-Man, or as Venom, rather.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Batman.
Yeah.
Back to Batman Begins. What's that dude? He was in the Oppenheimer. The dude that plays Scarecrow.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cillian
Murphy.
Yes.
So
he's
Kalani Murphy.
Yeah. He's also the basically the lead in
Peaky Blinders or
Peaky Blinders.
is that right?
Peaky Blinders.
That's what I said.
You said blenders, bitch. You said
no, I said Peaky Blinders. Fuck out of here. I did not say that, you deaf bastard. No, I did not. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I found an episode title, bro.
Bro, isn't that on Paramount or something right now, or on Peacock?
Peaky Blinders is on Netflix, bro.
Yeah, but no, it's somewhere else right now because I don't even fuck with Netflix right now.
It's because it's a Netflix original series.
Maybe I'm crazy. What can I say?
Maybe so. Maybe you are.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. I mean,
but we talked about Cillian Murphy before and how great he is.
Yeah, no, he's dope.
I still haven't seen Oppenheimer, which I really want to fucking see. Also that movie Red Eye. Remember we was talking about Red Eye?
Yeah. He's dope, dude.
But he's a great Scarecrow, man. He's got that creepy ass fucking Matt Rife face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like handsome, something weird about him.
He's like he's Matt Rife's dad, bro.
Yeah, dude. So I recently was watching
he didn't raise him.
Recently I was watching.
Mr. Rife is his stepdad, and it's Cillian Murphy's biological child.
Yeah. I was watching a Matt Rife video recently, and I just left a comment on it. Said like, Matt was amazing in Peaky Blinders. Got all kinds of fucking likes, dude. All kinds of fucking likes.
That's fucking great. Oh shit.
Yeah. So yeah.
Bro, so something that you don't get the gravity of happened this weekend.
Yes. Explain to me the significance of this UFC.
Okay, so Sean Strickland. He's this did you listen to Sean Strickland on Joe Rogan?
I don't think so. I mean, I listened.
He was
I
on.
listened to
It was
one-
on when I was in Ohio with you. I listened to that podcast
oh,
in Cleveland.
okay, then definitely I haven't listened to that one. I've listened to
Oh.
a lot of the what are they called? Not fight companions, but what's it called when he has fighters on?
Oh, the MMA show, Joe Rogan
MMA.
MMA. Yeah. Well, okay. So Sean Strickland is just, I mean, God, just I want to say he's conservative, but he's just white trash, and he's like very underdog, but never backs down. Just he's been knocked out sometimes, and so this whole thing, like, he should not have been in the title fight even. Like, he is not the number one contender by probably 4 fights. Like he should have won like 4 more fights to have like the number one contender at 185. But Izzy called him out.
That's
Like,
the great thing about fighting, man. Anything can fucking happen on any given day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On one certain day, it can go somebody's way.
So do you know who Alex Pereira is?
I've heard the name.
Okay, so didn't knock out, but TKO'd Izzy in their fight, made him wobble, but did not knock him down. So Sean Strickland went and trained with that dude for a little bit, but Alex Pereira's like, I didn't teach him really much. It was more of us hanging out, all this stuff. Anyway, there's been so much crazy buildup because Sean Strickland and Izzy are both great shit talkers, but this video surfaced of Izzy jerking off his dog.
What?
And yeah, bro.
That's real?
Yeah, pretty real. And
was there like some reason behind it?
I don't know, dude. Twitter's a weird place. But
Okay.
I mean, he's like, come here, it's something time, and like started jerking his dog off, and then like he like baby birds his dog with his food. But a long time ago, Izzy and Sean Strickland were talking shit to each other, and he goes, no man that beats off to cartoons is gonna beat me. And dude, and then he fucked that fool up. I don't know. It was crazy. I don't know, bro. Like, he's the first person to ever knock Izzy down. He didn't knock him out, but he whooped that ass for damn sure. It was the last like seconds of the fight, and he's walking up on him talking shit. Like, come on, motherfucker. He goes, come on, Chinaman. I think he said that in the ring because Izzy said that he identifies as Chinese or something like that. He's been representing China, calling himself the Black Dragon.
All right.
Izzy's just out there, man. I mean, and I'm not taking anything away from Izzy other than he jerked off his dog, which is super weird. But
yeah.
But Izzy is one of the best 185-pound fighters of all time, without a doubt.
See, unexpected.
He's 22-4. It very unexpected. It was like when Michael Bisping knocked out Luke Rockhold. Very similar vibe. Like, nobody thought, everybody's like, oh, Michael Bisping, old man with one eye, journeyman guy, because he was ready to make weight, on 5 days notice, and wow, left-handed Rockhold knocked his ass out in the first, similar vibes, bro. So
remember when Anthony Joshua became the heavyweight champ in boxing?
I do not. When did that happen? I don't follow boxing like that.
I don't know, maybe like 6 years ago. He lasted like one fight. He became the champ, and then he got knocked out the next fucking fight. It was one of those, but kind of like a Buster Douglas type deal. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah. Really didn't make sense that he did what he did. He was like, this dude's fat. He can't, whatever. He ain't gonna do shit, and he fucking wins. Becomes this overnight fucking like celebrity now. It's like, what? Who's this guy? And then he gets beat like the next fight.
Are we talking about Andy?
No, Anthony Joshua, I think it's Anthony.
Anthony Joshua. Yeah, but is he a black dude or a Mexican dude?
Mexican dude.
No, that's Andy, the Destroyer or something. I can't remember his last name, but he knocked out Anthony Joshua to get the belt. Yeah. He's a Mexican guy, and he's tattooed up. Yeah. for sure. I know who you're talking about.
Dude, I swear to God, his last name was Joshua. He was the.
No, he beat Anthony Joshua to get the belt.
He's like a fat
Latino individual, right? He's from Mexico. Hold on, no, I'll tell you his last name right now. I follow him on Instagram. Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy the Destroyer 13. Yeah. He knocked out Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a UK boxer who's been he's fought his way up, and I think he fought Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury says he's a bum, and then but Tyson Fury says everybody's a bum, so it doesn't really matter. He's gonna fight Francis Ngannou, but Mike Tyson training Francis Ngannou. That's interesting.
That is interesting, and I've seen a lot of clips of him training, and it looks like Tyson's literally fucking training his ass. Like, not like the dude you were just talking about who was like, yeah, we just kind of hung out.
No. He's
fucking knockout skills, bro.
He's also trained Henry Cejudo. Do you know who that is?
Again, the name sounds familiar.
The Triple C, the something King of Cringe. He's a 135-pound gold medalist. He wants to fight Sean O'Malley. So Sean O'Malley, he had beat Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling had defended his belt against Henry Cejudo before that. Henry Cejudo had a long run in the UFC where he was just unstoppable. So made a little comeback, got beat by Aljamain Sterling. Then Sean O'Malley came in and did what he did. So like, and everybody's saying it's gonna be like 3 white champs next because Colby Covington, who is very hated but a great fighter, he's fighting Leon Edwards soon. And then also there's Stipe versus John Jones. I think it's in November, December. That is a fight I'm really excited about. Really excited about that fight. Because I'm such a huge John Jones fan.
Is this still? Are we still talking John Jones' return? Like, he hasn't fought in a while, right?
He came back and beat Cyril Gahn in like less than a minute. Came in, they threw hands back and forth. Cyril Gahn kicked him in the nuts, and then they opened back up. John Jones forced him to the ground, forced him into a mounted guillotine, and strangled him. And it was over very fast. Okay. And so
I gotta say something quick. So long lost cousin Kurt.
Yeah.
He commented to me one time about our show, and he's like, when Jesse starts talking MMA, it just sounds like you just gloss over, and you just start going, okay, all right, okay. And then like 15 minutes later, you're still over here like, all right, okay, I believe you.
All right.
But no, I get, honestly, my MMA knowledge is a mix between you and listening to the MMA show on Joe Rogan's podcast. Like, that's my, the extent of my MMA knowledge. So as much as I've been watching I'm paying attention, I promise.
You're good, brother. I've been watching the undercards on Hulu, and then the big fights I watch. Either I bootleg them or try to, or I watch them with my buddy Adam. Me and my buddy Adam are actually talking about doing a podcast, an MMA podcast. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you weren't interested, bud. I offered you. You're like, I don't really be watching it like that, so that's all right.
Yeah. No, you're right.
1800.
I don't see myself making
in that space.
Out the time. Yeah, just carving out that time to watch the prelims on Hulu. I just like live. You know what I mean? It's tough.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't always get to. Just when I have a chance.
What'd you say about 1800? What was that?
Oh, I said Mr. 1800 subscribers. You're too big for my stupid MMA show.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank you for that acknowledgement.
It's not like you got 1883. You don't got 1923.
I'm just don't remember those numbers. Those sequence of numbers elude you most of the time.
Not that I've now that I've watched all of them.
Yeah, how are those? Are they all good?
1883 is fucking amazing, bro.
Is that the best one out of Yellowstone? 23.
Yeah.
Who's in 83? I know Harrison Ford's in 23. I know.
Faith Hill and what the fuck is it? God damn it, Sam Elliott's in it. But hold on, why? He's a famous country singer, bro.
Tim McGraw.
Yes, that's it. Tim McGraw, Faith and his wife, his real life wife, and then Sam Elliott, and then Ellie. I can't. Or is that Ellie? Hold on. The main like actress, you know, she's like the daughter that's coming of age, and she's the narrator, and it's her story. You know, she falls in love with a ranch hand. She falls in love with this native guy. He gives her a native name. This whole thing, it's empowering. It's beautiful. It shows you how they got to Yellowstone. You know, it's like originally they're trying to go from is it Kentucky, Tennessee or Kentucky, and they're on the Oregon Trail going to Oregon. And Sam Elliott is like a band, like he's a manager that helps refugees get from Texas to Oregon. He's going to take you, right? Him and his African American friend, and you know, it's the story of them doing that. Okay. And Tim McGraw agrees to help them.
I do kind of want to get into this. I do. It's just it's built up so much now. How many seasons of Yellowstone? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, but don't even worry about that. You don't even have to like Yellowstone to like this show. The only thing they have in common is Dud.
I'm a completist, man.
I would watch this, then watch 1923, then start Yellowstone. Yeah.
I won't get nothing extra from like going back like everybody else did.
No. I feel like they only started making these shows because of the legal battle that shut down the actual Yellowstone.
What?
Yeah. I mean, and they're making another one with the African American dude, kind of a prequel to 1883, where he's a lawman and stuff, you know, because he's a soldier. He dressed as in his like outfit, and he's a lawman, you know. But yeah, man, very cool. I mean, you get the immigrant story, you get you know, Tim McGraw protecting his family story, you get the lineage of the Dutton family, you know. And then you fast forward to 1923, and you know, it gives you a brief. I don't want to give up stuff because some people haven't watched it, but it gives you like a brief genealogy to where they're at now. And man, I'm on season 1 waiting for season 2 of 1923. You know, and it stops right in the middle of the story. Like, fuck, they don't make season 2. I'm about to hurt somebody, man. You can't leave me like this.
Okay.
Me and Kimberly like, what? Like, it's over now? Like, fuck.
Are they how long are the seasons? 8 episodes, 10 episodes? Like, how long are they?
I want to say 10 episodes, 10, 12. But man, every single episode of 1983 is like a fucking epic. Because I mean, it's Tim McGraw, it's Sam Elliott, it's Faith Hill. You know, I mean, like big names. You know, like they're like pulling it in. It's a movie every episode. 1923 is also big like that. You know, you want to know what's happening. You're like, come on, man, what are we doing here? You know, like, I don't want to give a shit away because I feel like it would be it would be like not helpful to you for me to give up shit.
Yeah. I heard that.
I want you to watch it. Eva will get into it too.
You said they're making another spinoff. This dude who created all this universe, I can't remember his name right now.
George Washington? No, Christopher Columbus?
The dude who created God. The Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. The guy who created the Yellowstone universe. It's the same guy. He like created the whole fucking story, and he's like the showrunner of everything. And he it's like his his little universe. And I've heard that they have so many spinoffs in the works. Like, it's not just the one you were talking about, but even more than that. They're gonna keep fucking doing it. And
Well,
it's like,
and MTV's producing all the spinoffs.
yeah,
Yeah, MTV Productions.
interesting. I like, it's as much as I love the superhero genre and like people making sequels 30 years later and stuff, it is nice to see an original universe with an original story become so popular.
Well, I mean, you can do anything, like
shit, but I don't want only super.
Well, it's like, any character you could pick them, and it's gonna be so interesting what happens to them or who they encounter. It could be such a big ripple in time, and it's just.
I love it though, like original story based on nothing else. Like it's not based on anything else. It's not fucking like a remake or anything. It's literally just a brand new story, and I dig that.
Yeah, man, I was sad they didn't do it when it came. Like, I understood why they couldn't do another 1883, but motherfucker, they should. But I mean, like, but it was a complete story, man. They left nothing out, needed nothing more. To give up the only thing they could have done would have just fucked up any other shows. It would have made it worse for 1923.
It's not completely related, but the time period is making me think a lot about this comic book story I started reading called American Vampire. And like, it's cool because it jumps around timelines like that. Like,
I like that.
It starts in that era, like the late 1800s, post Civil War era, and then like tells you the origin of this vampire, and then it jumps to like the Great Depression, and like another vampire is born because that vampire created her, and it's great. And then that's the first 6 issues. You get these 2 origin stories, and then the next trade is like 6 more issues. It's a whole nother story, but it's the same people. It's just like 20 years later. Like, what's going on 20 years later? These motherfuckers.
That's cool.
It's great, man. And it's like, it's another one of those things. Like I said, it's an original story. Like, it wasn't based on another DC comic or anything. It was just somebody had a vision, and they're like, I'm going to tell a vampire story. What's dope about this one is the first 6 issues were co-written by Stephen King, baby.
I've been on a Stephen King punch lately. I watched, man, I got super sick. I went and worked out Thursday morning. I went to work and I was sick, man. Like watering out the butt. My throat was gravel. I mean, I was just bad, in a bad way. I told my boss, bud, I was like, I can stay, but I have to work in the bathroom because I'll be shitting. So I was like, he's like, go home. You got sick time. Get out of here. So, yes, sir. What?
Did you take a test?
Yeah, I did take a COVID test. Nego my Lego. I took it Friday afternoon. I was sick. I was down bad Thursday afternoon. I slept most of the day, and I slept hard that night. And then I watched the new Dexter, bro. That's what I did on my sick day.
Oh, okay.
I was in it. Man, you know what's sad is I fell asleep on the last episode, and I woke up, and then I was on. I turn on, and every time I watch, I know I'll go back and watch it, but so every time I try to watch Dexter before, I get to season 3, and I'm like, man, I just can't with this motherfucker no more. So I started at season 3.
You never finished the original series? Oh,
I know, and Kimberly hates it, so it's like I'm gonna have to like get COVID, like I have to get COVID to watch it again,
He hates Dexter?
She's not into it, bro.
Kimberly doesn't like Dexter.
She says he just seems like a weirdo, and he is.
Fuck yeah, he is a weirdo. That's the whole point.
I know. I think it's just too drawn out for her, which I get. And it's old. Like, if it just came out, she'd be like, yeah, let's watch Dexter. But it's like, it's kind of aged now,
It's the original fucking,
Antihero.
what's that show called? No, what's that show called with the fucking dude who's just like him and kills people? Fucking that you guys love on Netflix. Like love something like you.
Oh yeah.
It's you. It did. Yeah, dude. They just reimagined fucking Dexter with you.
He's not as handsome as Joe though, bud.
Get the fuck out of here. Michael C. Hall's a sexy man. What?
I'm kidding. Mike, no.
I think Joe's creepier than Dexter. Way fucking creepier than Dexter is.
He freestyles that character so good. That actor is great at that. He is like somebody was like hit him up on the street and was just like, "Hey, do the thing," and he's like, "I can see that you're just does that, and I can't." But like just going into it, just like off the top, it's like, bro, this dude's badass for that. Like, you was good, man. That was a good show. But yeah, anyway, Dexter is good. I feel like.
So wait, hold on. So did you watch the new Dexter?
Yeah. I was sick.
You seen the old Dexter?
I hadn't seen. Yeah. So what? I know he had a kid, and so what? He's fucking got away. And everybody gave away the ending online that he faked his death and took off to the fucked Egypt.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah. He faked his death, and then
I figured, okay, now he's here. He's, and it starts out, and he's got the knives, and you're like, oh, he's up to his old tricks, and he's like trying to be like behave himself.
I don't know how much it goes into it. I can't remember, but like the kid's real mom is dead. His real mom was Rita. Yeah. She gets in season 4, which you haven't seen season 4. It's like the best fucking season of Dexter, period. Biggest.
I think I'm on season 4.
It's like the craziest ending. Everyone was like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Did he kill Rita?
Yeah. No, Dexter doesn't. Yeah, the fucking John Lithgow kills Rita.
That's fucked up.
So then Dexter's a single dad for the rest of the series, for the next fucking 4 seasons.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and then he meets this bitch who's also a fucking serial killer. They start a romance, and that is who ends up raising the fucking kid. Like, Dexter booked it and left him with a serial killer bitch.
Interesting.
Yeah. So did you finish?
Well, thanks for ruining the show for me.
You've already watched the new fucking one. So.
All right. Well, good to know.
Wait a minute. What did you? So you didn't finish the final episode of Dexter New Blood?
Dude, I'm telling you, I was so sick, bro. Like I was just in and out.
So you don't know how. Okay, I won't ruin that for you.
Go ahead.
No, finish it.
I will. I also gave Under the Dome another chance.
Okay.
My first.
Not as good as man.
Not even nearly as good as the book. It gets a little truer to form in the next couple episodes, but still just they take out the religious aspect. They don't make the conservative newspaper called the Democrat, which is like that's like the whole Stephen King joke, but they didn't want to put politicize it on TV, and it's like just do the thing he's doing. It's working.
Why? So I think that's the issue is when you try to take a finite story that has a beginning and an end and turn it into an ongoing series, it don't work the same, man. When you're trying to drag it out and add more seasons as you can, like as many seasons as you can,
ruins it.
Yeah, it becomes not the same story anymore.
I don't think I even got through season 1. I fell asleep again because I was just like, I have to get better because I'm training right now and I'm working and I had some cheat days and didn't work out for 3 days and then I'm back to work grinding, doing what I'm supposed to do. But I was in bed and then it was my kid's birthday and I was like, all right, this is the last day I'm gonna be a fat lazy piece of shit. Had me a Klondike bar, then back to bologna, baby. Back to work. Back to
do you remember me saying that, like, you know how my son Asher's been working out with me and stuff, and like,
yeah,
now he's doing a lot of lifting with the wrestling team, so he's not lifting with me as much because he needs days off.
Yeah.
But I'm a little frustrated with him because I'm like, if you're working out with the wrestling team, you've got access to a squat rack and you can do real lifting. You know what I mean? Like, you need a fucking base of these fucking lifts.
Yeah.
You know, multi-joint fucking lifts. You need to do fucking bench, deadlift, squats. Like, you want to grow, you want to get big, strong, powerful, fucking, you need to squat and deadlift. And, but he's in there still just fucking doing curls with dumbbells and fucking table press downs. I'm like, Asher, come on, man, fucking squat, bro. He came home today and he's like, when's the next time we can go to Planet Fitness? I'm like, why? You got a real fucking gym? Why you now you want to go to Planet Fitness? He goes, well, I need the leg press. I was like, you don't need the leg press. You don't need the fucking leg press. You have a squat rack available to you. Anyway, he's like, yeah, well, these guys at school, they said that they didn't believe that I could leg press 4 plates. And I was like, so what? The leg press is a joke, son. Like, it doesn't measure real strength. Like, anyway, it does. I mean, it's a different lift, but it ain't the squat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not as impressive to lift a fuck ton on the leg press.
Yeah, I know dudes that can leg press 1,000 pounds that can't squat 3 wheels.
Exactly. And so
you know what? You know what's weird though? I've never been like, that guy. My leg press has never been like exuberantly exceeding to my squat, which is weird.
Yeah. Well, he's like, I want to get it on video so I can prove it to him. I'm like, dude, that's a lame ass, fucking thing. But whatever. Maybe we'll go there soon. I said, but you really need to start taking advantage of the squat rack and stuff, man. Like, you want to get big. Like, he's working out with high schoolers, so it's like, come on, man. I think it frustrates me that these high schoolers are fucking around doing
leg
curls,
press and bicep curls.
Yeah, like, why aren't they squats? Like, I know in football and like in high school sports, when you went and did lifting for high school sports, it was like organized. The coaches had you go, we're squatting today.
Yeah, we're squatting, legs, cleans. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're bench pressing. Combine, let's go.
But they're just letting them fuck around, which is, it's cool to like get them to like it, doing it. But man, just, I don't know.
Social monsters. What are we doing over here?
Yeah, it makes me kind of like upset that these kids are focusing on like.
Yeah, on show muscles and not go muscles.
Yeah, especially for sport. It'd be different if it was like just going to the gym. Like, yeah, whatever. I get it. You want to flex in the mirror and shit. But I tell you what's impressive, when you're a big beefy motherfucker who can squat a whole bunch of weight, and you got a big ass chest from bench pressing, and your shoulders are massive. You bench press and you squat. You deadlift. You got a thick ass fucking abdomen because you fucking anyway.
I was I bench pressed yesterday, and I hit just like a lot. Like, I didn't count, but just like massive sets of like 135. And then I did a triple, or I did 3 triples of 225, and I did like pec deck and just like supersetting tricep pull downs with I think it's called French press, like the behind the head tricep extensions.
Yeah,
did that, and man, I was like, you didn't really do shit, son. Like, I was kind of hating on myself, but
you're sore as fuck today.
I'm feeling it, dog. Not gonna lie to you.
When you really, if you break down what you just said, that's a lot of chest movements.
Well, yeah, I did many, because I was like, I didn't feel right bench press, especially because I'm like still kind of getting over my sick, and it was my first workout after being sick, so like, sometimes when that happens, it's like, oh, that's the rest your body needed. You can come back and really like dominate, but I didn't have like that control of my body, like. And so I was just like, I don't feel so good. And then I was like, I should max, but then I didn't have like the owner was there, but I didn't really want to bug him. He was like going hard on his own workout. He trains pretty hard. And I was like, I'll just hit these triples. I feel like that's a safe weight. I don't really need to like max out. I just need to get so that I can carry some, make some gains,
Yeah, I do want. there is some good news that came out of this. Like my other son Cameron, who lately has been, I don't know if I told you this or not, but he was like in this phase where he's like, he didn't give a shit about working out. You know what I mean? Like, he's just, oh, I'm not into that. That's not me, whatever. Motherfucker, I don't care if you're a nerd. I don't care if you're a fucking emo, whatever. But, dude, you can benefit from
a little
work in your body. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, anyway, so for a while, he's been kind of like down talking. Like, I'm like, oh, you're going to play any sports? He's like, nah, I'm not into that. Hey, you start lifting with me when you're 13? Probably not. Now, though, all of a sudden, he's like, hey, when I turn 13, can we go like on my birthday to the gym? I'm like, yes, we can. Yes, the fuck we can. Because this kid, for one, Cameron's scrawny as fuck. Cameron's like, he just broke 100 pounds. Meanwhile, Asher's 150 something.
I met Asher. He's not a little guy.
No, he's not. Cameron's only one grade behind him, and he weighs about 50 to 60 pounds less. And so Cameron could definitely benefit from
a little weight training. Little resistance.
But I'm happy because we've gotten to this phase where he likes to do his own thing, right? He's 12, about to be 13, and he's like, we used to watch shows together all the time. Like, we watched The Flash together every night. We were working our way through The Flash. We got season 7, I think, and it just kind of stopped. And he just wants to sit and watch fucking TikTok instead. Like, all right, whatever. Or if he does want to watch anime or something, he don't want to sit down with that and watch superhero shit. And this made me happy because it's like we're gonna be able to do stuff together again. And that, like, our relationship was a lot better when we were watching the shows regularly together and hanging out, discussing the shows. And like, you know, we've kind of fallen away from each other a little bit because he's into his own thing, and I'm still me. I'm the man I am. Whatever. I'm already there. But now that he's like showing an interest in the gym, I'm like, oh, we can really maybe start bonding again. And also, it's going to be good for his little weak ass. He's going to fucking gain some strength, some confidence, and not be so emo about shit. Like, oh, probably not. I'm not into sports. Like,
my kid's about the same age. He actually just turned 12 on Sunday, which forced me to try Prime, which is actually way better than I thought it was going to be.
Kids are into Prime, ain't they? Fucking Asher got to get a Prime every fucking time he goes. Oh, I got to get the new Prime. I'm like, Logan Paul loves you, little motherfucker.
Yeah, that blue Raz is okay. And I don't think there's any magic.
It's like, my thing with Prime is I wish it did more. Like, I wish it was like more hydration or something. Like either more energy or more hydration or something.
It's just low sugar Kool-Aid, bro.
Yeah, it's Gatorade. It's Gatorade, like basically, which is not real high in electrolytes. They act like it's an electrolyte, but Gatorade, Powerade ain't really that great.
I mean, you know, it's all right. I drank it. I was thirsty and it was sweet.
I'm sure. Yeah, and like I'm not opposed to drinking it, but it's better than drinking water, I guess, right? Better than drinking just plain water. Get some electrolytes. Get some.
I don't know. Maybe it has some BCAAs in it.
But I think that I think it's just a thing, you know, like in school, it's like, oh, you tried the new flavor of Prime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when Bang. Kind of
like we used to be with Monsters.
Yeah.
Or remember when it came out Monster and they was like, it was just the white. Like for a while, it was just the regular Monster and then the sugar-free one, which tastes like ass. And then they came out all these zero sugar ones, like orange, lemon, fucking green, whatever the fuck.
It's funny you say that because we've been buying like a case of energy drinks, you know, at the start of the week, save money, you know, and but Walmart just didn't have none, so Kimberly ordered me some online, and I got White Monsters because usually I drink White Rock Stars, but they've been kind of fucking my stomach up a little bit, or I think it was, but so I'm kind of changing shit around. And I've been drinking White Monsters all week. It's so funny that you're like, it tastes like ass. Kimberly hates them too, dude.
No, the White Monsters are good. The Blue Monsters are nasty.
Yeah, the Blue Raz, sugar-free Blue Raz.
No, it was just, I don't know what it was. It was just the sugar-free, the first ever
Zero,
Monster.
Ultra Zero or whatever.
The first sugar-free Monster came out. It had a blue Monster symbol on it. It was just blue. So there was green, which is full sugar. There was blue, which was like lower sugar or sugar-free.
Yeah,
and
my
then
baby mom used to drink those.
Then they started coming out with the good flavors: the white, the orange, the yellow, the blue, the green, all the shit.
They got some Ultra Zero strawberry one. That shit goes.
I like the Ultra Zeros. The Ultra Zeros are really good.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Sugar free wasn't good, and even that white Rockstar you're talking about, I gotta say, man, it tastes kind of weird. Like it's an acquired taste.
I don't blame anybody if they don't like it. Like sometimes first thing I'm like, damn, I drink this shit. You know,
I used to drink it. My cousin used to be like, oh, that shit smells like cat piss, bro. I'm like, whatever, man. It's caffeine, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's two of them on my nightstand, and I'm not even arguing against you. I'm like, Kimberly won't touch them, bro.
Listen, to get your caffeine, back in the day, you just had to deal with shit didn't taste good. Yeah. We didn't have all these flavors and shit when it first came out.
That's right.
You know, it was Red Bull and sugar-free Red Bull. And then it was Monster and it was sugar-free Monster. And that was it.
Yeah, now, man.
Sugar-free Rockstar. That was it.
I feel like Bang really changed the game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Bang came out right around the same time Monster started competing with them and doing like all the Ultra Zero flavors.
Yeah. Man, that Larry Wheels pre-workout.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, I don't. It makes me fucking poop. Tell you that.
All right.
Man.
All right. I don't even drink. Speaking of energy drinks, so I don't drink them at all no more. Like none. I got in a phase where they were making me feel like shit, like real fucking anxious, real over caffeinated. It's not even the caffeine; it's the other shit. Because I drink coffee all day.
Yeah, you do.
Other shit in it, right?
Yeah.
So, I just stopped completely a couple years ago. I don't drink them.
I wish I could. I'd save hundreds. I drink like 2 or 3 a day, man.
Yeah, I used to as well, man. Easily, I'd go and buy 2 at a time, 4 at a time.
Got to. I mean, I got to, but I do. I know it's not great for me. It's not like, but I have been doing like good about like, I have like an actual water cooler in my office because my office like kind of used to be the break room, so there's like a little kitchenette in my office.
Yeah,
which is nice, but also sucks that everybody comes in my fucking office. Whatever, you know, for me. But anyway, I have been doing good about like just getting that water, just pounding that. Trying to make sure I'm getting like actual water in me. And that is also like one thing other than like actually just working out. And I'll take my shaker, I'll drink my pre-workout, but then I also fill my shaker up and then I pound another shaker full of water. So it's like I am getting like the actual water in me before the day starts and I'm just living on fucking Rockstar and fucking anger, you know? Yeah, this morning I trained back and biceps. That was pretty dope. Got my cardio in. I didn't do cardio last night, but I did today.
Living on repressed trauma and fucking caffeine.
That's right. Mental health issues and caffeine, baby.
Yep.
Fuck. American way. Be a man.
Man, the fuck.
Work till you die and stay for a couple hours. It's time and a half. Be a man.
Man up.
Yeah. Man, I've been laughing about this shit. You know who is it Mewtwo, the cat, the Pokemon?
I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, my kid is into Pokemon like hard, right? And there's this cat that's got a big fat ass. I call it Fat Butt Cat, but his name's Mewtwo. I'm like, where's the little Fat Butt Cat at? And nobody thinks this is as funny as I do. I'll tell you that right now.
He's like, it's Mewtwo.
No, they're like, you dumb, Dad. They don't even care. At first, they were like, it's Mewtwo, but then they saw the little light in my eyes I get when I'm making fun of their stuff. They're like, that's an idiot.
Yeah.
But that's all right, though. That's the whole point. Man, yeah. So, I'll tell you. The Whale, bro. You saw that?
I saw about half of it. I haven't finished it yet.
Finish it, dog. It's good.
Is it good?
I mean,
It's depressing as fuck. I mean, it's for sure like it's one of those movies.
Yeah, this is one of those times where you benefit from me being on video. You see my face, like,
yeah. Brendan
it's sad.
It's great, man. I'm glad to see him making a comeback.
Hey, fucking
an Academy Award and his first movie back is fucking beautiful.
No, I mean he acted the fuck out of that, dude. At the start of the opening scene, this is the only problem with it when he has the camera off and he's like,
yeah,
right from your heart. You know, he's talking about like all like that, and it's just you hear this really deep, beckoning voices, like, oh my god, and then you realize like he has his camera off because he's like morbidly obese.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, and then like just watching him fight through that, and you know, like the description's like wants to rekindle his relationship with his daughter, but his daughter is just fucking terrible, man.
She's a fucking bitch, dude.
Dude, it just gets worse. If you only seen a half dog,
I get it though. Like, you can't fault somebody. Somebody fucking dad abandons them. And it takes off to start a new relationship. Like, to them, it feels like that's what happened. But I'm sure the mom had something to do with that relationship not happening. And
yeah, I mean, even if I know, but just
sure.
But
how much would that affect you if your father left to be with another man, abandoned you and your mom?
Yeah, but would it make you do like poison people?
I don't know. Please don't fucking tell me that she. Don't tell me anything, Jesse. Don't fucking tell me. I think you just told me what happened.
No, not like that. It's not like that.
If he gets poisoned, we're fucking taking a week on the show.
No, he does not get poisoned.
I'm
not gonna give you that. But it's sad. It's good. You might cry a little.
Probably.
And like
it was rough so far, and but yeah, I just like, you know, all the great movies like that are like the ones that win awards and shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking depressing as hell. Like they leave
have you watched that Everything All at Once or whatever it's called?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, it's a multiverse movie.
I was thinking about watching it. It's on the old. It's on the Mount, on the Paramount.
Yeah, you should watch it. I think everybody should watch it. My wife did not like it. She's not into it.
Kimberly does not seem intrigued.
I thought it was a good time. But it's a multiverse movie. You know, it's like a woman discovers that she's only one version of herself, and there's infinite versions there. Some have different where they took different paths and are happier than she is, but, you know, whatever.
Do you remember the one with Jet Li?
Yeah. Yep.
And
the
Jason
first movie. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah. I am you, Law. I am nobody's bitch.
That's one of the originals, right? One of the original multiverse films.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Jet Li is like Jet Li versus Jet Li, and he's like fighting himself in the trailer. When I was a kid, I saw that. I was like, oh, motherfucker, Jet Li's bad.
Yeah.
Shit. You got anything else, man?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I'm good.
Yeah, I think I emptied the clip.
Week, right? Well, you're not watching Ahsoka?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I might later on, but I'm not right now. Oh, I do have something. Hold up. Last thing. I watched My Little Mermaid, bruh. The new one.
The new Little Mermaid? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the theater. And my daughter's watched it a couple times already since it's been on Disney.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same shit, but they alter a little shit to make it new age, but it's the same story. I enjoyed it.
That girl sang the shit out of those Little Mermaid songs.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. I mean...
No, I dug it. I thought it was pretty good. Like, it's as good as the live action remakes.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them all. I liked Aladdin a lot.
I liked the Little Mermaid more than the Lion King.
Yeah. The thing about Lion King is it's still just animals, so it's like...
Yeah. My wife said that the one they need to make, and she's not wrong, is Pocahontas.
Yeah, I think they were. I think
I feel like they could. That could be hard, man. That would be a good.
That's gonna be. They're gonna have to alter so much though, because
just Yellowstone it, make it, you know, lend it to the native culture, you know.
There's a lot of problems with that story in real life. Like Pocahontas was 11 fucking years old. John Smith was a grown man. There are some serious issues with that story, but like, yeah, I feel like they can't neglect that if they're making the movie. Because
I feel like they would. I feel like they better.
Yeah, I don't mean that aspect, but like they can't neglect all the problems that there are with the real story if they remake it.
Yeah, but I mean, even the original movie kind of shows the most of the problems with the cultural clash. So,
yeah, I mean, feel
not all of them, obviously, but
I feel like it would be good to do a live action. I don't know how they do it now that most of society, like when we were kids and Pocahontas was out, it wasn't, nobody fucking knew the history.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, John Smith and Pocahontas. You kind of know the general idea, but you didn't know the real story.
The genocide.
Just like Christopher Columbus, right? Like they didn't focus on the fact that he was a piece of shit when we were a little kid. He was awesome little kid.
We're writing raps about him. 1942, or 1842, whatever. Fuck Columbus, whatever the fucking day. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there because you're just gonna make fun of me.
Yeah, you're about 400 years off there, buddy. Like 1492.
As soon as you said that, the number came in my head. I don't care. Whatever, dude.
Anyway, fucking yeah. I just think it's gonna be a tough one to remake to please because most Disney audience honestly is pretty woke, right? They just are. And so if they're watching a movie that is so fucking troublesome like that, I think that people are gonna bash the fuck out of it.
Unless they just go full send.
Yeah.
I would want if they're gonna go full woke, that's the movie to do it, bro. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't care, man. You can do all the stuff. Let's fucking go.
Smith as a fucking pedophile, fucking, piece of shit.
Glasses and a fucking ginger beard.
They kill John Smith in the end. They put him to death. Pocahontas' father fucking murders him. Like,
fucking scalp him.
I'd be down for that. Give me a fucking Quentin Tarantino history.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
That should be Tarantino's 10th and final film. Pocahontas. Yeah. Fuck Star Trek. Fuck Star Trek. Do Pocahontas. Come on, Quentin.
That part, yeah. Come on, man. All right. So, I think is it this week that we're gonna do the Avengers?
No, that's gonna be down the road a little bit, man. I haven't even done. I haven't done, but yeah, be on the lookout. And sometime in the next couple months, me and Jesse are going to review the original Avengers film.
Coming soon. All right.
Coming kind of soon. Pretty soon. On the horizon. Coming someday.
All right, brother. Follow Brett everywhere at the real Brett Scott. Follow my Instagram. Cole, KOLL _ with a K. And we'll catch you on the next one, baby.
All right. Later, brother.
All right. Later.